been way too hot. Too hot to go live? Can that be a thing? It most certainly was. Right. So, surprise. I did try to book it in, but when I tried, it was taking me straight into live. So I think I left it too late. So we're going to go live now. Well, we are live now, aren't we? How are you all? Is anybody here? I'd be surprised if anybody's here, but I will wait for a moment just to see. If you are, could you please drop in a hello or a thumbs up or yes, I can hear you? Be nice to know that I've been live before. I've come onto live and I've not switched my microphone on, or it's been really bad audio. So it'd be great to know right now if somebody can hear me. So a thumbs up or anything will do. Or say hello. And would you like to meditate on loving kindness, or would you like to do mindfulness? Do let me know in the chat, and I will tailor that for you. I've just released a 3-hour meditation track. It's sleep meditation, so it's a body scan, and it's to rain, and it's to music that I've actually composed. It's the first music I've ever done, so don't expect too much. And it's like Zen flute and singing bowl and then rain sounds. And I guide you into sleep, and that lasts for 3 hours. So you can just turn that on and deeply relax. It's not just for sleep as well. If you want a very deep body scan during the day, you can use it for that too. So I'll just wait to see if anybody comes on, because I'm not seeing anyone at all at the moment. And it would be nice to know I'm not talking to myself. So I think people are on now. Give me a thumbs up or say hello. People often say to me during meditations, hello, and I start guiding a meditation. Then they start having a conversation with me. Now is the time to have a conversation, because I don't really like to interrupt it at that point. You can hear me, can't you? I just can't see anything in the chat letting me know. It would be wonderful to know. So, do you want to do some loving kindness practice? Or would you like to do mindfulness? Hi, Plague Doctor, 1854. I remember the Plague Doctors when COVID was a thing coming out. Quite freaky, quite scary character. But you're fine here. I saw something really interesting today, and I'll do a meditation on it. So many people with anxiety and any sort of lack of ease in the mind, so many people struggle with what if, and then we start ruminating and we get really scared, really afraid. What if? And then in Buddhism, that's called Papancha. So a what if becomes another what if and another one, and they build, and it gets scarier as you go along. Mental proliferation. But how about you change that? So when you hear what if, you change it to another phrase. And that phrase is even if. So instead of what if they leave me? What if I lose my job? And it then becomes an action prompt, because you go from what if, which just further exacerbates the rumination. You go from that and you go to even if. So even if I lose my job, I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay because X, Y, Z. You can then channel your energies into a solution rather than wasting your energies in the problem. I don't know if you know about Stephen Covey's circle of influence. Circle of influence and circle of concern. This is very, very powerful. Hello, Monkey But Funky. How are you? That's such a cool name. And I've seen you before, haven't I? So what do you think to that? Nice. What do you think to that? To the what if being flipped to even if? It's a therapy trick. Oh, bless you, Lucy Boss. Thank you so much. And thank you, Monkey But Funky. So how many of you struggle with what if? With those phrases that happen in the mind, rumination. It's just the slightest thing happens and we instantly... Are you saying that what if's really no problem, or you being kind is really no problem? So what if? Okay, I struggle with it. I really do. Not like I used to, not even close to how I used to, since I've learned act therapy and I practice it and I teach it. So I know how, lovely, kind. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, so please try that. Please try that. It's a great act therapy practice. So if you're like me, ADHD or something like that, your mind is constantly, oh, bless you, Lucy Boss too, and Monkey But Funky, bless you. Thank you so much. I was just saying, let me tell you what I've got on here as well. I've got a course on here that's completely free, a video course, and it's about the practice we're going to do in a moment. Now, this practice, loving kindness, the Buddha taught it to his monks so they were fearless. It made them no longer afraid. I've got a whole course on here, 5 days. So please give that a try. I think everybody has anxiety now. And do you know anxiety is actually really normal? It's so normal. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. In fact, anxiety is just an overreaction. That's all. It's a healthy reaction, but it's an overreaction. It's a little bit like a parent who's overprotective and they won't let you do anything or go anywhere. They kind of cage you in. That's what anxiety does. You know, no, you can't go out there, it's dangerous. No, you can't have this. No, you can't do that. They are annoying. So where are you going on holiday, Lucy? Anywhere exciting? And where are you all from? Bless you. Thank you. A chalet in Craig Tara. Craig Tara. Where's that? While you're telling me that, do try that, okay? Because the next time, Scotland. I'm a quarter Scottish. My grandfather was from Glasgow. Yeah, he was amazing. Monkey But Funky's going on holiday too. You're all off on holiday. I kind of live on holiday. I live Brighton, which is a fantastic place, just outside of it anyway. Costa Adorji. Glasgow, fantastic. Yeah, I love Glasgow. I used to work there as well many years ago. Britain. I live in Britain, if that's to me, I'm not quite sure. But so do try this practice. The next time you go into what if, please remember this, change what to even, right? So even if they leave me, I'll be fine. I'll meet someone else. Even if I don't get this job, that's fine. I'll get another. Even if I make a fool of myself, people forget quickly. Nobody's going to remember. You look like my dad. Oh, what's your dad look like? Ismail Osman. I think that might be a compliment, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. You could have said granddad. So, I've also, last night, I released on here a 3-hour sleep track. It's rain noises, and I made the music for it. And I can't drop it in the comments, can I? I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I'd just drop it in for you. So there's so much on here. I'm glad you've subbed. There's courses, sleep tracks, meditation. It's 1:05. Yeah, 1:05. Okay, so we're going to do a practice now. Yes, same here. We're going to do a practice now. And this practice, has anyone meditated before? Just be good to know, because this meditation is an anxiety slayer. Yeah, exactly. Anybody who's never meditated? And do you actually want to meditate? 2:30. Bonnie, Scotland. Love Scotland. Oh, bless. Right. Yeah, indeed. So I'm going to teach you this meditation. We won't do it for long. We'll just do it for 10 minutes. The reason we'll just do it for 10 minutes is because I want to see what you think of it. So I'd really like you to stay, and I'd really like you to try it, because this meditation teaches you to be much kinder to yourself. And when we're kind to ourselves, we become happy, because we beat ourselves up the whole time, especially if you have anxiety or depression or anything like that. We're our own worst enemy, and we should be our own best friend. And this meditation will train the brain to do that. Now, we can either do this one, loving kindness one, or a gratitude meditation. Which would you rather do? You can just put G for gratitude in the comments, or L for loving kindness. And whichever gets the most votes will do. Or you can put M for mindfulness. But they all work to help with good mental health, well-being. Or there's no preference at all. If that's the case, I think what I'll do, we'll do a gratitude meditation actually. A short gratitude meditation, because that's quite active. Okay, so come into your seated posture, however you want to sit. And allow your eyes to gently close. We're just going to meditate for 10 minutes and I'll guide you through it. So just relax to the best of your ability. Relax. And elongate your out-breath a little. So the out-breath is long. A big sigh out. Have a great time. And then think over the last 24 hours or so. Think over the last 24 hours. See it in your mind like a video, an old video, rewinding. Rewinding from this point, slowly through the day, the night, part of the previous day, the last 24 hours. And do this until you come to a point at which something good happened. It doesn't have to be big. Something good that happened to you. It might be somebody helped you. It might be you had a small win in your life. Anything that happened over the last 24 hours that was good, pleasant. And once you've found something, it doesn't have to be big. It can be anything. But once you've found it, relive it. So see the experience to the best of your ability. Turn up the volume of that experience. Turn up the light, make it bright. And take in all that goodness all over again. And say to yourself, I'm grateful for this moment, for this that happened. And feel that in the body. Keep playing the best part of it over and over, rewinding and playing it again and building it up. Really taking it in again. And smile. Put a gentle smile on your face like that of a Buddha. Smile. Relax. And take in that good experience. And feel, can you feel any happiness? How does it feel? How does it feel to relive that? So many happy things, so many good things happen to us throughout our day. But we miss them because the brain is trained to focus on what's wrong, on danger. The brain's just wired that way. And that's how we stay alive, so it's not a bad thing. But we need to look for the good as well. We need to be more balanced. And think of people who complain all the time. Nothing's good enough. They have a problem for every solution. How are they? This is not to judge them, but just to see them as an example of the opposite. What happens when you look for the worst? You find it. We find what we look for. The difference between a happy person and a miserable one is this. What are they focused on? What's right? What's good? What's uplifting? What went well? Or a miserable person? What's bad? What's just not good enough? What went wrong? This is gratitude, the power of gratitude. To train your brain to look for the good. I'm going to ring the bell in a moment to finish the meditation. But just one last time before we do, take in that good experience. All over again, feel it in the heart. Feel it uplifting the mind. Relive it. And determine that you're going to look for the good in your day. For reasons to be grateful. And that is how you become happy. When you're ready, you can stretch and open your eyes. There's a neuroscientist, Rick Hansen, and he said that the brain is Velcro for negativity. So if anything bad happens, the brain just latches straight onto it. But the opposite is true for good. The brain avoids the good because really all the brain's trying to do, your genes and all the rest of it, is keep you alive. It doesn't care if you're anxious as a result of that. So it's built into our genes, into evolution. Those of us who survived, our ancestors survived up until this point, did so because they were wary, because they jumped when there was a twig that cracked. Those that didn't got eaten, and their offspring never happened. So we are the offspring of anxious people. And really, anxiety is not an enemy, it's a friend. It's actually trying to help you. But it helps too much. It doesn't know your strength. It knows your weakest side, not your strongest. So if you've just joined, I was talking about what to do. Earlier, I was talking about what to do with the what if question when it arises. When what if arises, what happens? We go into a spiral, a downward spiral. What if? Then another what if comes that's worse than the last. And then down again we go. This is called Papancha. And it's mental proliferation. It's this feeling that things are going to get worse and worse and worse. And the more we go down that downward spiral, the more we start, the further down we go. Until from a single thought, a single what if thought, can take us from being happy and enjoying something in a dark downward spiral out of nowhere. So we need to learn to reverse that spiral and go up instead of down. So the next time you hear your brain say to you, what if he leaves me? What if this kills me? What if I lose my job? All of these, change it to even if. So even if he leaves me, I know he wasn't right for me. Even if I lose my job, it's an opportunity for me to get another one. Okay, thanks, that's good. Have fun and get back together and enjoy your time together soon. Ready to stop by your house. Huh? Hello, Suns and Wahid. How long have you been here? I'm not sure what you were saying, Natalie, by the way. Totally didn't get that. I don't know if you were even replying to me. Hello, Wahid. Did you catch what I just said about diffusing from anxious what ifs, about using even if instead? Again, this is a therapy practice. I like to drop them in once in a while because they can be helpful. I'm glad you did, Suns. Who's listened to, oh, what did you think of the music, Suns? Oh, brilliant. Glad you got it. So I've just done a 3-hour sleep track and I made the music on it. I made the rain animation and everything. It took me days to do all this. It's a 3-hour long, so you just put it on as you go to bed, or even if you just want to have a deep relaxation, so you can do it before bed. But it's music, it's like a Japanese flute, singing bowl, and pads. Pads are like keys. And so it's that, my voice with rain sounds, and an animation I made of rain coming down on a temple. So hopefully you'll like it. I was planning to... How did you find out about this? Because I didn't even post it to the group. Do you just get a notification if I go live? Ah, yeah, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, so even if, even if I lose it all, I can start again. Ah, notification, I see. Great. Wonderful. Okay, well, I've finished now. I haven't been live for a while because it's been ridiculously hot. In England, it's been like 30 degrees and it's been unbearable. So that's why I haven't. And I did try to organize something, but it was going straight to live, so I couldn't. So I just jumped on. Hope you're all good. Do give that a try. And I'm dying to hear what... Well, I'm not. I'm dreading to hear what Sun said, because Suns is a musician. But it's ambient music, and you kind of get away with it in ambient. So you're not even supposed to play melody or anything like that. It's more like you just make a noise when you feel like it. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Take care. Peace.